Esta noche tengo ganas de buscarla, de borrar lo que ha pasado y perdonarla.
Okay. Honestly, I look a mess. And it's actually been a while since I've recorded like a video like I was before, like documentary style, whatever. So it is May. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I forgot the date for a second. Today is May 19th, 2026. We are a year in after everything that happened with me going homeless and me starting my life over in Seattle. So you guys know I started that trading group and everything that I joined the trading group. I started trading. I was trying to build my own team, and I was also trying to get an apartment and everything or whatever. I was trying to get a place for me to live with my daughter. I was trying to stabilize myself and everything. So some of that happened and some of that didn't, but that's totally okay because the crazy part is, with time you start to develop some things are out of our control, some things are in our control. There are things we gotta work on to get to places we want to be, because they're not just gonna happen from night to day. And yeah, miracles, I believe in miracles, I can say that for sure, but like there's just some things that we want in life that aren't just gonna magically appear for us. We genuinely have to put in the work. And that's why I kind of want to update you guys on where I'm at and what's going on. For the people that are watching this that are actually genuinely like feeling connected with what I'm saying and have gone through something similar or whatever, I feel like this can one day help somebody, at least one other person, because there's no way that with everything that's going on, I'm the only one that went through this or that is going through this, whatever, or that what you guys understand. Update, May 19th, 2026. What's going on? I now have my own apartment for me and my daughter. And I didn't say this before in those videos. I cut it out a lot because honestly, I don't like to put my business out there. Like, I'm okay with talking about my business, but when it involves somebody else, I don't really like talking about it. So I was having trouble with my parents and my family, but we ended up hatching things out. We're in a good place now. I fixed things with my parents, so we now talk and we have a better relationship. I've gotten a chance to travel back and forth to Missouri and back, and I have had times where I've been stuck out there within the last year due to issues that I don't want to talk about right now until everything is kind of fixed over. But the good thing is that this whole year that has gone by, I have gotten the chance to not only grow as a person, but also grow as a mom. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys, the last 3 years, I can't say that I've been the best mother to my child. It's definitely been a work in progress. I started 3 years ago as an alcoholic, and I used to do like drugs and stuff, and I did end up dabbling into harder drugs. I since then have been sober for 2 years now, and I haven't been really drinking. I think I drank like a little bit last year, like maybe a handful of times, and I just decided that's just not for me. And I also have not been partaking in any activities that have to do with drugs, because I know that that's not going to bring me anywhere closer to my future where I want to go, and it also does not help my daughter in any way. I've also grown my relationship with her with speaking with her more and putting more time towards her, like actual quality time, and just getting to know her, because she's starting to grow up, and I value the time I have with her right now, because one day she's going to get older and I'm not going to get this time back. So I'm just sharing that with my mamas, anybody that has been putting themselves down as a mom. I know that there's this book I keep seeing pop up on my feed about there's worse mothers than me, and they're like all about animal mothers, but the thing is, like, we have the choice to try and do better. Animals just follow their nature. Yeah, we can just follow a nature of providing the bare minimum, but I'm not a bare minimum mom. And I want to do better for my kid, and I want to have a better relationship with her. At the end of the day, that is my goal. If any of this stuff doesn't come true about me wanting to be super crazy successful and one of the best entrepreneurs that you guys will ever know about and hear about and things like that, if none of that happens, it's totally okay if I just get the title of being one of the best moms in the whole world. That title holds a lot of value for me, let me tell you. So yeah. And another thing to update you guys on, so I'm a year into this trading. I'm no longer with the trading group. I don't really want to speak on what happened. It wasn't like super dramatic or anything. They just kind of told me like, hey, like, you honestly don't have to come to the group anymore. Like, they didn't even tell me directly. I was told by a friend, and I'm gonna just take it as it is, you know. I also know I wasn't trying my hardest, and I also wasn't being as coachable as I should have been to learn better and do better. I definitely feel like there was moments where I found myself jealous of some of them. I'm not gonna say, like, there was no one in particular, just all of them, and the way that they were able to level up their life and have a specific sense of confidence that I just could not gain, even if I tried affirming it to myself at that time. There was always a piece of me that was like, man, I just wish I could be like them a little bit, or I just wish I could have what they had, or just be able to, like, the way that they were able to flow money into their life was so crazy to me, and I just wanted to be able to do that. I wanted it so bad, and I think I was facing, like, I'm gonna be honest, I was facing a bit of greed. I was hungry for, I wanted money. And not in like a negative way, like, it sounds more negative than I intentionally mean it. It's just that I was so low in life at that time. At least I felt like it. I was getting closer to God, but I won't say that my relationship with God is as close as I am with him now, because I feel like I'm at a point right now where I may sound like a crazy person, but I dead ass talk to him. Like, I genuinely take time out of my morning and sometimes night, or mostly try to do morning and night, where I actually talk to him. Like, I'll tell him, I'll vent to him, I'll thank him for everything that I'm going through, and even my good and bad thoughts that I'm having. I'll just go to him, and before, I can't really say that I was there. I was just trying to find him, and within doing that, I was also partaking in activities that I know don't fully go with him. I was thinking thoughts that, as a child of God, I should not be thinking. I was wanting things that, when it belongs to somebody else, it's not for me. So there's no reason for me to want something that's not even mine. And it was just things like that that I was really facing at that time. And so I understand that I also wasn't being the person that was aligned to be with them and their group. I was no longer part of that. So it was unfortunate, but it taught me a lot. And rejection sometimes is just redirection. So that's what I've taken it as. I have still been doing JIFU. They switched over to a different company, and I hope that it's going super well for them. It looks like it's going amazing, so I am happy for them. I have stayed with JIFU because I genuinely like the platform, and I value the education portion of it. Like, I already made a video showing you guys. I truly do like JIFU and everything it has and everything it comes with and everything it's about. Like, I really like it. So if there's anybody that ever wants to, like, talk to me about that, yeah, we're gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna tell you everything that I know and everything that I feel when it comes to JIFU. So yeah, so update on that. Yes, I am still doing JIFU. I also am still trading. I cannot say I fully mastered. I thought I was gonna be a billionaire by now. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I did. I thought I was gonna make money while I was sleeping, and I can tell you straight to your face, if you're looking at me right now, that I have been losing money while I sleep because I don't follow my strategy sometimes, or sometimes my thoughts get the best of me, you know. I'm like, okay, it's this time and I gotta go to bed, but I mean, it looks close to where I wanted it anyway, so let me just take it. And I don't lose like a lot of money, you know. I only put like, I would say a penny. I trade pennies because I've been like funding my account very little. But I also think that a lot of people and myself don't really take, what was it, like paper money or whatever, like the demo accounts. I don't take the demo account serious because I know I'm not actually gaining the money that's being made on there. I still get excited when a big amount shows up that I was trading and my thing came out right, so I'm like, okay, that's good. Like let's do this, let's run this shit back, you know, let's do this again. But like I take my live account obviously more serious because it's my real money. But for some reason, I don't stick to my strategy as much when it's my live account, and when it's my demo, I'm able to stick to my strategy better because like I'm like, oh well, if it goes wrong, then it goes wrong. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's not even gonna be my money. But when it's my real account, I'm like, okay, this looks like it's good. Like I have more pressure with it, but I'm also like, okay, I need to make this money by like tomorrow, like 5 minutes. I need this money, so let me just make it really quick. And sometimes I'll force my strategy. I ain't gonna fake it to you. And I also be like, I've been having this really bad habit. Well, it's not as bad anymore since I've been back, but I was staying up late, and sometimes I wouldn't sleep, so I would just be messing around, checking the market, getting a little excited when I saw certain things look like they were gonna play out in my favor, and then I got in too early and lost more money. So it's just like, that's just to update you guys with my trading portion of life. I'm still committed though. I know that this is a long-term, what's it called? What would I call this? A long-term commitment. I am committed to this. I may not be the most professional trader today, but maybe tomorrow and maybe the next day. I'm gonna keep pushing until I get there, no matter how long it takes. If it took Tori 10 years, I'm 1 year down, 9 years to go, you know. And there's other traders that have been able to, everybody's timing is different. There's just certain things that click a certain time, or there's certain things that are gonna affect my trades in a different way, where it's either gonna slow my progress down or speed it up. But I'm committed to this. I am committed to figuring this out. I am committed to building this skill so that when I have the best job possible, or running the most amazing business, that I can multiply my income through trading. Because I know trading is not going to be my solo income. That is not my goal. I actually like to work, as crazy as that may seem. I actually like to work. It's just that I want to work in an environment where I can actually grow as a person. And if I'm going to be staying the same, and if you're not going to be treating me like I'm any better than anybody else here, I don't see my value in this area. So I'm not going to stay here. Like, unless the crazy thing is, I don't know if you're watching my video and you're someone that is like me, that maybe does not hold a job long term, and a lot of people criticize for you. I don't even care about the criticism anymore, because that honestly doesn't matter to me. What matters to me most is, how am I going to grow in the place that I'm at right now? If I don't see myself growing any more than this, and this is what's going to continue to be where I wake up, come, get my money, and then go for 20 years, that just don't seem right to me. And I'm not growing at all. Like, excuse me? Can somebody help me? You know what I mean? Like, how do people do that? I can't do that long term. So yeah, we'll fast forward to now. This all happened. All this is done. We're in this process. I have a cat now too. I also don't think I told you guys about that. I have a little kitten. She is, I don't even know how old, but she's like the cutest little thing. She's so sassy. She's got a big attitude, a big personality, and such a shy kitten. Yeah, so but yeah, so what was I saying? Update. Yes. Today last night I applied to a bunch of different places. I am in a path where I want to learn sales for some reason, which I'm just running with it. Honestly, I'm 24 years old and I do know what I want in life, but I also want to experience different things and grow different skills. And one skill that has recently been on my head like 24/7 rent free, you know what I mean? Is sales. I want to learn sales. Because if you can just sell one thing, you can sell everything. I would say I've seen a lot of this advice, and I think I've also told you guys about Shelby Sapp. Yeah, she's been a big inspiration towards this for sure. And also Cody Sanchez has also mentioned in one of the podcasts she did with Shelby Sapp. It's like a starter to the career, you know what I mean, into building yourself. And sales is a big personal development, and so is trading. And that's why I like trading, is because it has helped me grow personally. And I feel like if sales can do that, then I'm doing both, and it's a combo, you know what I mean? And like, I want to be able to communicate with other people, but I also want to grow my negotiation skills. I want to grow my talking skills. And you know what? I did an interview today, and I'm gonna go see them tomorrow for my second interview. And I really hope that I get the second job. But if it's not for me, then it wasn't meant for me. I'm not attached to anything. I'm just kind of excited because it sounded like a lot of what I want to work towards and how I want to grow as a person. And it's not only about sales, which I thought was cool, because I don't just want to do sales, but I do want to develop that skill and grow it. It also comes with leadership, and I also get to, at one point, I get to learn how to own and manage something like this. And so I'm kind of excited. That is where I'm at right now. I have applied, like I said, to a bunch of different sales positions, and I've heard from other companies. I am waiting to set up a couple different interviews just to check out what it is exactly that I want to do, or what I want to look into, or what's best fit for me, what environment I can really see myself grow into. Because at the end of the day, this is what I've studied from all the different people that have made a difference in this world and that have become something, is building a skill. Who do you want to become? Run towards what goes that way. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to release everything of like, I have so much stuff that I want to plan, but I know that I can only plan things to a certain point, because God's gonna do what he's gonna do in the background. I could plan to move to Mexico next month, and that might not happen. And that was actually in my literal plans. If I show you, let me show you my schedule, because that I have not stopped. I will schedule my dailies and my monthlies, not fully, but you know, like I will always be big on scheduling when it comes to like appointments and stuff, or I schedule dates with my daughter. I was scheduling my goals, but it's just for me to hit a target. It's not for me to, how would I say this? It's like I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't meet it at that exact day. But I will see like how much closer am I to this than I was a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago. And just be honest with myself, because we could be telling our friends and we could be telling ourselves, oh, I want a new car, or oh, I want to do this, or oh, I want to do that. But if you're not in the mentality to actually work towards it, then it's really just a wish. I'm not out here just making wishes. Like, I genuinely say, I want this, I do want it, and I'm gonna figure out how to get it and when. So yeah, I've been big on the schedule, because also like a thing is becoming who you want doesn't just take looking the part, saying the affirmations. It also takes building the habits that person would have. I am consistently working towards this pretty much every morning, working on my mind and different things that I know in the future when I'm there. These are things that I want to continue to do to become that person. But I'm also trying to leave it open enough that it gives me the ability to see where life is going to take me to, because I know I don't have control over every single hour of my day. That would be crazy. And I was doing that for a second, and it was a little crazy. It was a little restricting. And one thing for me is like, I am a time freak. I don't know if that's like a thing. Yeah, I'm like a time freak. So like, I like to, if I have a schedule and I have a specific time that I wanted to get stuff done, and I don't get stuff done at that specific time, I do kind of lose my marbles. I lose them. I'm just like, what the heck? Like, this was supposed to get done at 4 p.m. It's already 6 p.m. Like, and I'm already backed up on schedule. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so that's been kind of unhealthy for me, because then I kind of knock myself down, and I'm still getting stuff done. I just don't exactly hit every hour that I want to hit and do what I want to do. So I've been trying to kind of figure something out with my schedule where I will schedule a portion of it and then just leave free time for the rest of the day for just life to do its thing, you know. But the thing is, like, I'm genuinely so motivated to change my freaking life. It's not even funny, dude. It's not even funny. Like, I don't know how people wake up every day. And it's not that I'm not thankful for where I am or grateful for what I have, because I am. I truly am. I'm blessed for everything that God has put in my life, and I'm grateful to have my own apartment. I'm grateful to have food in my apartment. I'm grateful to have light and water and phone service and everything that I need. I'm grateful that I have transportation to get to and from wherever I need to go. I'm grateful that I'm getting to grow my education. Because I also didn't tell you guys that, yeah, I'm studying to get my GED. So, yeah. But I can't say that this is the life I want to keep living for the next couple of years. I want it to change. I want better for me, and I want better for my daughter, and I want to become a different person. Not that I don't want to be myself. I still want to be me, but I want to be a better version of me. And that's just what I'm working towards. So let me stop squirreling off and let me tell you. So this is my schedule. I erased it because I realized that God has different plans sometimes. If that was gonna happen, it was just gonna happen. This is my daughter's birthday next month, and then this was the day that I thought I was gonna be moving to Mexico. The 16th of June. We're on May 19th. So it's only a couple days away. Like weeks away. I just don't think that's happening. If God decides to bless me and I'm actually over there, guys, that would be crazy. That would truly be something, you know what I mean? Like a growth. Because I can't tell you how badly I genuinely want to move to Mexico. Like, I can see my whole life play out there. I just want to live over there. I want to move like yesterday. I don't know how I'm going to do it, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get there. Girl, I don't even have my passport anymore. I've been lost that girl. So, I don't know. But I just want to move over there. I just want to start my life over there. I love Washington. But something about the U.S. is just not... It's just not rubbing me the right way. Plus, I love Mexico. I might just be a tourist girl that just experienced the tourist part of it. But... and I was in Jacona, like Zamora area, and I loved it, and I want to go back. But yeah, so like I said, I can schedule something and see that that's not going to happen, and I can accept it. I can just be like, okay, it didn't happen this year, and that's totally okay. Maybe we can plan for next year, because we got to be realistic. I got to get in, either I got to renew my lease here, or I got to look for a different apartment that's in my price range, And I have to work towards that until I'm able to also be in a position where I'm stable with my daughter to be able to move over there and really do my research. I'm not gonna listen to anybody telling me about anything else that happens over there. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work, and if it's not, that's okay. I'm gonna learn the hard way like I always tend to, but I know that things are changing now and we're not gonna affirm those things. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I know I kind of been just rambling. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so I was kind of excited to do this because I'm telling you, this is not just something that it's not something that I just want to do. Like, I do want to just do this, record myself and stuff and talk, but it's so healing for me to watch these back and kind of see my growth over time, because just watching myself for a year ago is crazy. I am so proud of myself, and I'm so happy that I did that because I get to play back and see how I truly felt about things and see my thoughts on it, because you can journal it down, but kind of speaking it and seeing it later, it's just so healing for me. I don't know if you guys ever have the feeling. You don't even have to show it to anybody or post it or nothing. I mean, you can if you want to, but I genuinely recommend just recording videos for yourself, just talking to yourself. I'm crazy, but genuinely, just talk to yourself. I keep saying that word. Just talk with you, have a conversation. Tell you how you're feeling. Tell you how you see yourself in a year or two. And then next year, when you come across this video again, you just be like, oh my gosh, that's what I said I wanted. Oh, I forgot I was going through that. Really, I made it out. And when I was going through that, like, I really didn't feel like I was gonna get through that. I thought I was at the end of it. And I'm telling you, it's like the most healing thing I've ever done was record these videos. And I'm glad that I have like the confidence to post it now. But yeah, I made this video pretty long. I know I can talk for hours, but I appreciate you sticking this far and watching it through, and just, stay for the journey. Why not? See my growth. Maybe it might inspire you for yours.
Y ella siempre sin saber, sin siquiera sospechar mi deseo de volar.